All right, everyone, let's get into something that's absolutely crucial for our safety on site. What to do when you find someone here who shouldn't be. This isn't just a suggestion. This is the official evergreen demolition procedure. Knowing this stuff is what keeps us all safe. So let's make sure we're all on the same page.
So picture this. You're on site, you turn a corner, and there's someone there, a trespasser. What do you do right then and there? What's that very first move? Even more important, what are the things you should never do? Getting this right? Well, it's everything. Okay, and this right here, this is the absolute golden rule. If you remember one thing from this whole explainer, make it this. Our focus is always on your personal safety, following the law, and de-escalating the situation. We're not here to start a fight. We're demolition experts, not security guards, so there's absolutely no room for playing the hero. Your safety comes first, period. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. Before an encounter even happens, we need to talk about prevention. It all starts with the site itself and understanding the risks we're dealing with. You know all this stuff. You see it every single day. The fences, the hoarding, all those do not trespass signs we put up, plus your basic PPE and the first aid kit. All of these things are our first line of defense, right? They're designed to keep people out in the first place. But look, fences and signs can only do so much. Ultimately, it comes down to us. So let's talk about your role in all of this before anything even happens. Being proactive is key. Look, safety out here is a team sport. It's a shared responsibility. On one hand, you've got your supervisor or foreman. Their job is to tell you about the hazards, make sure you're trained up, and have the right tools. But on the other hand, you've got your part to play. You got to be competent in your role, always be on the lookout for hazards, inspect your gear and your area, and this is the big one, report any concerns to your foreman immediately. We all have to look out for each other. All right, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. The moment has happened, there's a trespasser on site. What do you do? I want to be really clear here. These next steps are mandatory. This is not the time to wing it. You follow this procedure to the letter.
So here it is, the 5-step playbook for a safe encounter. Step 1, announce your entry. If you're walking into a building, make some noise. Yell hello, clap your hands, whatever. The last thing you want to do is startle someone. 2, inform and instruct. You tell them, calmly but firmly, this is private property and you need to leave now. That's it. 3, if they argue or refuse, you call for support. You get on the phone to the non-emergency police line. Your job is done at that point. 4, observe safely. Now you only, and I mean only, stay and watch them from a distance if you feel 100% safe doing it. If you get a bad vibe, even a little one, you leave the area immediately. And finally, step 5, document everything. Once the police are there, you need to get the officers' names and any report info you can. We need that paper trail.
Okay, we've covered the do's. Now let's talk about the don'ts. And honestly, this part is just as important, maybe even more so. Doing any of these things can turn a simple situation into a dangerous one really fast. So please, listen up. Let's make this crystal clear. You never touch the trespasser, and you never touch their stuff. Ever. This is a bright red line you do not cross. The moment you put your hands on someone, you've created a massive legal and physical problem for yourself and for everyone here. Don't do it. And this one's simple too. You are not a police officer, so never ever attempt a citizen's arrest. I don't care what you saw in a movie, it's not your job. Your job is to tell them to leave and call the pros if they don't. That's where your responsibility ends. And it's the same logic for their property. You have zero right to search a person. Their car, their backpack, anything. It is illegal, it's dangerous, and it's not what we do. You just observe from a safe distance, and that is it. Okay, so you've made the call. The police have shown up, they've handled the situation, and things have calmed down. Great. But you're not quite done yet. There is one last really important piece to this puzzle. And that final piece is documentation. It is absolutely essential that you get the responding officers' names. Try to get their contact info, and if you can, a copy of their report or at least a report number. This isn't just busy work. This paperwork protects you, it protects the company, and it ensures we have a full record of what happened. So it all comes back to this, doesn't it? Right back where we started. If you walk away from this and only remember one thing, let it be this mantra. Your safety is the priority. De-escalate, not confront. Everything we've talked about, every single rule is built on that one idea, okay? All right. Let's stay safe out there.